All right. One more thing that we did in the class. It was a very full of events, a very eventful class. We were dealing with the back heel, the back heel. Okay, so we'll start with the I'm hearing some noises. Okay. The back heel, we start with the also a pair work type of thing with the back heel. So I'm going to do my stance. The left foot is forward. You start swinging. So anyway, you can start either from rounding and arching with feet on the floor, rounding the back. We worked on the 3 levels of the belly that you can go from. And then as you come forward, as you round the back, as you take the pubic bone towards your face, that's when you shift the weight forward. And when you go back with the sit bones, you go back with the sit bone, back with the hip joint, and arch the back, then you shift your weight back. So this is the movement. And to that movement, you can add the feet. So you lift the back heel and you come forward, and you lift the front of the front foot when you come back. And that is called the swing. And now pay attention to my back leg, especially the heel. Notice that the back heel, even though I'm swinging, I can do whatever I want, but the Achilles tendon is very long in the back heel. That means the gastrocnemius, the back calf muscle, that muscle is stretched because the Achilles tendon is, okay, there's a problem here with just a second. Hey, stay there. There you go. Like a pet, my Roomba. It's actually Yofi, not Roomba. But anyway, another one of these automatic dusters. So where were we? In the back heel, right? So I can do the swing very well. However, my back heel is lifted very little, and not necessarily very little. It can be lifted more, but still the gastroc is very long and the Achilles tendon is stretched. All right. We want to bring the heel towards the knee, to bring the metatarsals to almost perpendicular, to as much perpendicular as you can. So you see the difference between when I'm coming forward, staying here, or bringing the knee forward. Then I can actually round my back even more, so I can get a lot of stretch in the front of the hip. And my metatarsals are not perpendicular. I can't get it to perpendicular, but more or less much more perpendicular to the floor. In this case, in order not to bring the front knee too far forward, you might need to adjust the stance. Okay? If you will touch, and that's what we did, we touched each other's gastrocnemius, and we see that because it is activated in a flexed position, in a contracted position, it's much softer than when you are bringing it to the stretched position. All right, so that was the two, we call it the two parts of the heel. So the two lifting parts of the heel. So you lift the heel a little bit and then you take it to the second part. So you really push the heel in. You get much more effect from your rounding of the back. You can get much more flexing, and the knee goes a little bit forward. You see how this action. And then stand and feel how that leg feels, how you stand on that leg. Then we did the other side. What's going on here? Okay. So the right foot is forward now. Bend the knees. Start with any part you want. You can just start lifting the feet. Not doing a lot with the pelvis, and then add the pelvis in to the swing, the full swing. Notice the front heel. Notice the back heel. And now notice that the back heel, for me, doesn't lift a lot. Can I bring the foot to a state in which the heel goes in, forward, forward into the knee, forward? That's the second level. First level, I do not activate the gastroc so much. I'm pulling on the heel, the Achilles tendon is long, and then I'm bringing it to the second level. The knee comes forward. But that creates a need for me to bring my front foot a little bit forward so that the front knee will be above the ankle. All right. So in this leg, I can do even less, I see. And from here, you can continue with the swing. And that's the two levels. If you have a problem with that, you can just do it on a chair or standing with support of a chair on your hand. So I can bring my, don't know how to get that one off the camera. I can bring the front foot into this level of the heel. You see it? This is actually without any, now the Roomba begins to work. Without any weight on that leg, my weight is on the back leg. You can do that like that, or you can take it on a wall and just lift the back heel. Other side, lift. Another thing you can do is you can lift it high and then try to move it to different metatarsals. So I can massage a little bit. It's not violent. It's very, very small and very, very gentle. And you can work your legs so that after that, when you come to lift the metatarsals so that they're perpendicular, you really get a higher lift. But it's not absolutely necessary. The main thing is that this gastrocnemius and soleus are long, are kind of soft, not long. They're shortened, and therefore they don't need to stretch so much and be hard. All right, so that was what we did. And this week.